Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do a quick synopsis of October 21st, 2019 review of Monday Night Raw. This event was really just a complete bore fest from beginning to end. Unfortunately, guys, I'm not going to continue to do any WWE reviews outside of their 3 hour plus pay-per-views that they do, because there's nothing to really review on these episodes. They're very lackluster as they've been, and they're continuing to get worse. There's really nothing to report on. All it is negativity after negativity after negativity. I see no value in watching these episodes week after week after week unless you're a full time blooded WWE fan. Whether they're good or bad, you're going to watch them because you like WWE. They are a flagship show in professional wrestling. I have to admit that. But are they the best anymore? No, they're not. There's a lot of other promotions out there that provide good wrestling and provide good storyline telling as well. This company does not provide that. They don't care about their customer. And if you are aware of that, you probably wouldn't want to watch this product. Most of the people that watch these episodes of Raw and SmackDown don't realize that. They're blindsided by what Vince McMahon provides them. Me personally, I've been a fan of this product for a very, very long time. I try to give this show the benefit of the doubt, which is the horrible thing for me to do. But yet, I know what to expect. I expect a fucking complete bore fest. That's why I spent a long while on this channel throughout 2018 and throughout most of 2019 not reviewing these shows. And quite frankly, I've came to the conclusion that there's nothing to review on here. This show kick-started off with a very good start. It had Drew McIntyre as a fifth member of Ric Flair's team at Crown Jewel, which I feel, if he's the last person announced, he should be given a moment at Crown Jewel with a big win. Meaning that he should win the tag team matchup for the 5-on-5 tag team match and have Drew McIntyre get a big win and a pinfall over Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has been on a winning streak. He has not been losing a whole lot at all. And he's on SmackDown most importantly. So for him to lose to a Raw guy doesn't really affect him all that much. So that's how I feel on that. Drew McIntyre Ricochet had a fantastic matchup. Nonetheless, that was about the only matchup really notable outside of Seth Rollins facing Humberto Alberto, or whatever the fuck his name is, who just recently was drafted to Monday Night Raw. So yeah, his match with Seth Rollins was a fantastic matchup as well. It definitely played out its moment. He had a good opportunity, looked good in it, and he was pretty successful in his debut match on Monday Night Raw. The main event was with the OC, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, facing the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, with the surprise person who is Kevin Owens. Now, why would Kevin Owens be the guy they choose for this? Outside of giving him a big pop and a first-time appearance on Monday Night Raw since being drafted to the Monday Night Raw brand. That's about the only thing I can think of, because everything else on this situation makes no sense. So that in itself is about the only thing that makes any logical sense. At the end of the match, he does give his approval of a thumbs up to those guys. The Street Profits and their victory, the OC once again lose. Now, if you're going to have the OC continue to lose, what's the point of them being on the show? I don't see the point. Makes no sense to me at all. So that's just how I feel on that. AJ Styles is buddied up with a couple of losers. That's not good for a United States champion, especially one who's winning all the time. Makes him look fucking weak and pathetic. What else was on the card? They had Shelton Benjamin coming in there with Rey Mysterio having a face-to-face confrontation, and Cain Velasquez made an appearance on Monday Night Raw, which was a very good appearance. Now, granted, I do believe Cain Velasquez is part of the SmackDown brand, but then again, who really cares, right? Of course not. We don't give a shit about making any logical sense. We just want to go ahead and provide storyline telling, no matter what kind of illogical storyline telling we're providing. So there you go. Cain Velasquez, though, did look very good in his little impromptu kind of confrontation with Shelton Benjamin. He did some MMA wrestling, and he looked good doing it with Shelton Benjamin. I hope that Brock Lesnar and Cain Velasquez use their MMA training skills in this match and utilize it to their advantage to provide some audience viewers something new and fresh in the middle of the ring instead of that same old shit with the German suplexes and the F5s. I think that's a little ridiculous. I think a guy like Cain Velasquez with Brock Lesnar in a wrestling match will provide us something new and fresh for Brock Lesnar to do other than the same two fucking moves I just mentioned. What else? I mean, nothing else was notable on this show. We had a fucking couple of segments with the 24/7 championship. Big whoop. Like, nobody cares. Thank God there's no line of insanity chasing after someone for a 24/7 title. So that title doesn't seem to be all that much of a chaotic championship to carry around anymore. But at the end of the day, guys, what are we really getting to see here? Is there anything out of the ordinary? Is there any great wrestling? No. There's nothing here for me to review for you guys. I am going to start taking these Monday nights and watch Major League Wrestling Fusion. I'm going to provide you guys reviews on that. They do upload videos on Sundays. I will watch them on Mondays, on Monday night. They're like 40 minutes to an hour long on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and catch those. I'm also going to provide the review for NWA, which I talked to one of the viewers on my channel for the AEW. He asked if I would do NWA Power. I'm going to provide episode number 3 to you guys every Tuesday night. So I will go ahead and do that. I am also thinking about trying to squeeze in TNA Impact, or should I say Impact Wrestling. I'm going to go ahead and take the time sometime either this weekend. Yeah, more than likely I'm going to watch on Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, actually. The Bound for Glory pay-per-view, which I have not looked up results. I have not looked up anyone's reviews or insight on what they felt about the show. I don't want any spoilers. I am going to check this out and see how the show went down. It looked pretty dang good on the card. So I hope it was actually enjoyable as well. These pay-per-views with Impact Wrestling have been pretty good over the last 2 years since Slammiversary of 2018. So hopefully these pay-per-views are continuing to stay the same. Otherwise, this show, was a complete failure. It utilized nothing, it gave us nothing, and there's nothing going on here that even elevates any of the tag teams. It doesn't elevate nothing. This show just was a complete bore fest from beginning to end. The Viking Raiders, they had a match against, trying to remember who the fuck they faced. Oh yeah, that was Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, and they got their asses whooped. I mean, this show was a fucking squash fest most throughout the show, and we got nothing. No Buddy Murphy, no Cedric Alexander. We did get Sin Cara versus Andrade Cien, which was a fucking joke in itself. We had Rusev go ahead and once again get humiliated on national television, and then later on in the show, go ahead and try to be made and persuade as a badass. Mr. Heyman or Vince McMahon, whoever it may be that came up with this idea, Rusev does not look like a badass. He looks like a complete and utter fool, played by a woman and a fucking muscular bound freak like Bobby Lashley, who right now in WWE shows no sign of any talent whatsoever, nor is he any good for this company, or for himself for that matter, because since he's came to WWE, he has done nothing in this company. He's been trash. And that's all this company is. Complete and utter trash. So, will you guys see any more reviews come out of me from the WWE brand, such as Raw and SmackDown? Absolutely not. There is nothing worth watching to review on these shows. Will I watch them? Possibly. I'm not going to lie. And that's just to keep up with storylines and what's going on in the shows, because some of it did have some good wrestling. But other than that, I mean, this show has nothing to offer to anybody. That's why this video of my review is going to be short and sweet. It's not going to be no 20 to 30 minute or even 40-minute review, because it doesn't deserve that. But anyway, guys, I will continue to provide videos. I'm still going to review other stuff. So if you guys want to catch other wrestling promotions like Major League Wrestling, National Wrestling Association, NXT, I'm still going to provide my reviews on, and AEW, you're more than welcome to continue to tune in and see what I have to say about these shows. I personally am looking forward to giving you guys the reviews on these shows. Just to kind of sum things up here, I'm actually going to keep up with the last remaining episodes of Major League Wrestling until November 2nd, because on November 2nd they're having their very own pay-per-view called Saturday Night Super Fight, which is going to headline every championship in their brand and or in their promotion, and have them showcased in a title match. So I'm not going to really do those reviews yet, but after November 2nd, I will provide reviews on the weekly episodes. I may even, if I can scrap the money, get the pay-per-view and watch it live on Fight TV and see how the pay-per-view is, and then give you guys a review on that on November 2nd. Anyway, guys, hit the like button if you liked the video. It's not much, I understand. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel, and leave a comment down below, and I'll get back to you on that. And I thank you very much for watching. Have a great night, guys. Bye.